Hi. Good good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hello, keep Flingo. Hello, CLO say. This is something Neapolino flavor something. I feel like I've like barely done the traditional VTuber stuff for like the past year or so. Oh god, it's been how long? It's been like 1.5 years now. That's scary, man. So anyway, something VTuber, something gay. Yeah, something happy Pride Month / Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Gotta have those two together. Yeah. I've been God, what have I been doing? A few days ago, I was like reading it was a Reddit thread actually. In the comments of a Reddit thread, someone mentioned this program Blockbench because I think someone was talking about how they were feeling a bit of a wall in like trying to learn 3D modeling, making 3D assets for the games, and then someone else responded saying try Blockbench, it's pretty cool. And then I was like watching a bunch of videos on Blockbench, and there's even this one from a VTuber / VTuber adjacent avatar user basically saying how like they struggled with Blender and then they tried Blockbench and it was like so much easier. Apparently this is made for making like Minecraft models, or like Minecraft mods and stuff. Let me see if I can open up the browser. Hello random perv. Yeah, low poly 3D model editor. This is Blockbench. Hello Dahlem. Hello. Shame. Yeah, you should be shaming me. I have no excuse for my inconsistent stream schedule. But I've been feeling a little inspired to learn 3D modeling, because I already have a bit of pixel art experience. I wouldn't say I'm like good at it or anything, but I've messed around, I've dabbled a tiny bit, especially for the last Game Jam game for making the ability icons. I was starting to feel a little good, but I'm fully prepared to be humbled and realize that I don't know shit about pixel art and art in general. I think that's just to be expected. Look, it's 3D. It's actually 3D rendered in your web browser. So nice. We're so far past the days of Flash, of everything being in Flash, and having to turn the quality down because the anti-aliasing took up so much of your CPU's processing power. Anyway, is that what the old Minecraft animations used? I know that this is heavily tied to Minecraft. Yeah, literally using Mojang Studios. And I believe that's its original use, right? Use case is to make things in Minecraft style specifically. Unimog. Oh my god. Anyway. So my ultimate goal with this actually is, well, I don't know if it's ultimate, if ultimate's the right word or anything. Where'd my... Here it is. Okay. I have this program called BRef. Blockbench. Hello, Nicola. Welcome. I literally found out about this program this week in the past few days, and I've been watching a bunch of videos on it. I'm like, okay, let's try it out. Let's learn this thing. Let's figure out how to make art. Okay, I have a reference program here where I just put a bunch of Chibi models here. Notably, Blue Archive, I think, is a really good-looking example of 3D Chibi models in a game engine. And I was like obsessing over the details of these things, like measuring head size, and I'm like, is that 3 heads or 4 heads? And it's like, no, it's actually 3 heads. Well, about 3 heads. I don't know if it's the hair makes a huge difference, but yeah, it's about like 3 heads. And these are the Nendoroid base models. Ooh, Barbie doll anatomy. Ooh, they're naked. And yeah, they're about 3 heads. And so yeah, my goal eventually is to make Chibi models. Probably low poly for the sake of my ability to make them and make them look decent. And use those for VTubing and or game projects. So yeah. And I'm hoping that if I'm able to do it in like pixel art, then it'll give me a better idea of how to do it in non-pixel art as well. Potentially in the future. But I think right now we're gonna stick with like the low poly, low pixel texture size pixelated style. Just so I can get used to it. I saw a comment somewhere on a YouTube video where I think they was talking about like game art styles and game assets, and someone said pixel art it's like a lower barrier to entry, but the skill ceiling is just as high as like all the other forms of art. So anyway, market's 4 days long, starting Saturday. Finish day 2 to market. Nice, I skipped that. You won't have me showing at the frickin' market with random people who did not ask to be subjected to a frickin' male VTuber. Lol. Blue Archive. Need to find a good 3D external level editor, like a 3D equivalent of Tile 2D. The one I always hear about is Trench Broom, right? Where's my... I'm always scared to Google things. Just because I know it's so easy to frickin' dox yourself. But yeah, Trench Broom, made for like Quake Engine style games. I believe there's like a Godot plugin that lets you like convert Trench Room levels into Godot. Hi, hello, Hero of Logic. Welcome, good to see you. We're arting or something. I'm going to be arting. Right now I'm explaining a couple things about my goals. I have an idea cooking in my mind for a game. What's this top fan thing? Yeah, you have to fight and compete for streamers. Love and attention. Now displayed through XP. You get XP, you level up for engaging in chat. We're gamifying the stream experience. This is good because it maximizes user engagement. And we love user engagement, so we can sell your attention to advertisers. Hello, Cello goes blah. Hello. What? Whoever gives the talk the most money and posts the most. I'll check it out. Thing is, I tend to prefer the minimalist, handful of libraries sort of game dev. Downside, no built-in level editors and such. Well, then make your own. Make your own. If you're, I don't know, you kind of have to, like, either you make your own tools or you use someone else's tools. And I'm starting to see that like making tools is probably a really good skill to have and is like critically important for a lot of aspects in game development. So if you feel like you can, if it's like something that's approachable and doable, then hell yeah, go for it. But if you just want something off the shelf, then you know, do that too. That also works. You're literally the first person I've seen saying this is a good thing. Stop for monkey. Okay, I'm being half ironic, okay? Okay, I'm being like at least partially ironic here, okay? You gotta believe me. Find a way to make a game engine out of OpenFOAM. What the hell is OpenFOAM? Now you got me Googling every little thing. We're tangenting. I love tangenting. Free open source OFD software. Solve anything from complex fluid flows involving chemical reactions, turbulence, and heat transfer to acoustics, solid mechanics, and electromagnetics. Very interesting. Very cool. I was watching, was it more of Zundeman's theorem earlier? This came out of a video about, was it the derivative of d over dx? It's very interesting. It was stuff that I did not study, that I have not studied in school. Anyway. I mean, I know, was it Blender game engine is the thing. And apparently Blender used to have the game engine built in as of older versions of Blender, and then they got rid of it, which was interesting. But now everything's all separate and we have our separate workflow. Although, was it Unreal? Seems to be integrating a lot of like the art workflow stuff into Unreal Engine. Neo trying to write a game engine using just a cardboard strip as a keyboard in a refrigerator box. I have like the, what are they called, the stylophone thing? The stylophone, where you like touch it to the metal plate and it makes a sound, but I'm using that as a keyboard. Physics engine library, basically. Not impossible. Oh yeah, just integrate it into your game engine. Trick people into solving critical science and engineering problems. Better multi-threading options in most games. Yeah, the multi-threading is, it's just hard. Well, I don't know, depending on your level of keeping shit organized. I feel like, I don't know, I haven't had a ton of experience with Unity's jobs and stuff. It seems like if you're good about sort of formatting your data in a way where you have like steps in a pipeline and you pass one thing in and then you do all the work in parallel and then you pass the next stuff in and do the work in parallel, then it's relatively approachable. It's genius. We can trick people with gaming PCs to run the simulations for my thesis. Yeah, it's like the, what was it even called? Folding at home? Folding at home. Folding at home, this thing. Yeah, the protein synthesis. Yeah, there's like a crowd compute powered protein folding simulator thing. Yeah, just do this, but for your specific needs. Get your own botnet. Been looking into using React Physics 3D. Is that another library? React Physics 3D. In 2 weeks, Neo's gonna try and make an evil Pikmin game like Overlord, but doesn't try and self-destruct by the third game. Open source C++ physics engine. Ooh, nice. This truly is one of the physics engines of all time. I remember, actually, no, I was looking into this because I was working with Rust for FPS Survivors, right? And I was looking for Rust physics engine. Apparently there's like one. There's one. And it's called Rapier. From what I remember, the more basic option is to let each core do a fraction of the simulation volume. Wolf Dynamics had the best tutorial on it. It forced me to learn Linux. I have to touch the command line. Ooh, that's for nerds, for programming hackers. Also, bullet physics. Yeah, I've heard that one. Where have I heard that one? Bullet physics. I wonder if this is gonna get, yeah, bullet physics SDK. Yeah, I'm still logged in. Wow, real-time collision detection, multi-physics simulation. Nice. Linux :3 is a very Linux :3 moment. Yeah, maybe I should learn C++ just for the history of like libraries and etc. that exist for it. Smooth particle hydrodynamics is what people use to do physics sim without meshing. Smooth particle hydrodynamics. Hydrodynamic. I just think of the one Gura clip where she's talking about how she's hydrodynamic. Anyway, Should we get to actually doing the thing, the art, instead of nerding out about the technical side of game development? I guess art in the context of games is still somewhat technical. They call those roles technical artist, right? Considering all the tiny little things that you have to set up just right to get it to work. Like I want to get a good idea of the whole pipeline in my head of like making a chibi model, but then also having like facial expressions and animations and having it rigged and you know, combining Mixamo animations or whatever, wherever I get my animations from. Might want to learn to right click. Do I want to know what click is? I had a professor who worked on a particle physics simulator for nuclear fusion simulations in Fortran. That's one of those languages I hear about, but I've never actually like seen or touched. Like COBOL, how COBOL is like used in a bunch of ancient banking, financial software, government stuff. Basic. I guess technically I've touched TI Basic for the calculators. No, silly, if you start doing the thing, the stream's supposed to have CCV, haven't you learned? Are you on the side of the numbers or are you not on the side of the numbers? I can't tell. But you are right, the yapping is stronger and like generally more interesting. I could go on a tangent about chibi models, but I'm thinking of saving that for the later half of the stream. But like, I already made this whole reference sheet. 1 out of 3 of these members are still remaining. I feel bad for laughing. Sometimes I can still hear Palmo and Solen's voices. Anyway, little fella. Yeah, I looked online. The VR chat avatars go crazy and look really good. So I might look at those for reference. And yeah, Blue Archive. And they have guns, and they have animations where they're shooting guns, etc., right? And that's something that I'm probably want to have, that I have in my game idea. Also, hello, Chase. You write 1,000 lines of code, but you mentioned giantesses once. Basically, there's so much legacy code in Fortran, some people are stuck on it. You realize you can't touch the... Oh, yep. That's on me. Yup. For not stream. Damn it, streamer! Why would you stream? I'm gathering references. I was gathering references. That's what I was doing. And studying the blade. Not the blade, but chibi art and 3D modeling. When I could have been actually practicing. I was just watching videos. Yeah, that's my real problem. I'm addicted to fucking YouTube. Which is bad, because I'm not even addicted to the stuff that would be, like, relevant to... I don't know, streaming, VTubing, if it's like I'm watching VTubers, but I haven't really been watching VTubers as much as I have been watching other stuff. I guess I've been watching a tiny bit of, like, some Flesh streamers, but, like... I guess this is relevant because a lot of this was stuff about 3D modeling and Blockbench and trying to learn art when I could have been practicing art instead, but I was watching videos. Oh well. Anyway. So it's faster than C, both optimizations, equivalent code compiles to basically the same assembly. Yeah, I don't have to think about optimization at all because the compiler is so well optimized. I remember, I think I saw a comment somewhere talking about how, in a way, the fact that compiler optimizations are so good makes it harder to think about performance, like, in general. Like, it's harder for the coder to have a grasp of where the performance will go wrong, although maybe that's not entirely true. Maybe that's true at like some micro optimization level, but in general, I feel like that's not necessarily. It's not like it's impossible to think about. Okay, this loop is running n squared times a frame, so maybe I should optimize it. I'm a career engineer who listens to Nero's I Don't Want to Be an Engineer. You tell me. That song. I listened to, was it Ellie Minibot's cover, and Ellie's actually an engineer. Not that Beetle or Nero aren't like engineers when you made a chatbot that does everything that Nero's done. Anyway, but yeah, that song's good. Song, I relate to that. Is Fortran Rust before Rust? The UO references. Hi Neo, hello femboy cultist. While you were gooning the giantess as I was studying the blade. While you were... I studied the 3D modeling software, and I got nowhere because I haven't started on... Well, no, okay, I haven't done nothing. Technically, I've already done one thing. Where is it? Blockbench. Technically, I did this. I was following someone else's tutorial. I did a Pokeball. My UVs are a little fucked. Don't mind that. My shading fucking sucks. Don't mind that. But yeah. Ball. Anyway. Addicted to slop. I love the slop, man. I can't get enough of the slop. Just inject it directly into my brain. Put me in the chair from that one scene in The Simpsons where Homer's in hell and he's like strapped to a chair and they keep feeding him donuts, but he just never gets tired of eating donuts. My professor was one of the guys who wrote their legacy code. Very smart old man. That's nice. Yeah, that's got to be respected, right? Working on super old code. Been learning 3D modeling and coding since 2014. I still learn new shit every day. You just need to keep going. Yeah. Yeah, while you were studying 3D modeling, I was studying not 3D modeling. Also, hi Lucky. That sort of reasoning is why I need 5 months to run Minecraft. You can get a better hold on it with Compiler Explorer. Then I have to look at assembly and not like handwritten assembly. Freaking compiler generated assembly. It's raining again. Hope the flooding doesn't reach the streets. Ellie was an engineer, got laid off. Did she ever get a new job, or did she go full streamer? Last I heard, she had the get a jobathon. I forgot what she called it. Hire-a-thon. And then she did get hired somewhere else. Last I heard. Just like, I don't know. Half a year ago? A year ago? Oh god, how long ago was it? I think the most chaotic good thing is FreeCAD. Open source CAD, reaching the same quality as paid software, written in Python. Meh. Hi Danny. Hi. They must know Del Conacher. Conacher. Yep, V Engineer. Engineer Gaming. Engineer. No idea what she works on. Loves her songs though. She's in robotics, I think, right? I haven't technically done nothing. Yeah, I was gooning. I was not gooning. I was studying the female form. I was studying the Chibi form. This goofy ass style. Yeah, look at this goofy ass thing. That's like, what? 2 1/4 heads? 2.5 heads tall? That's ridiculous. Clearly 3 heads tall is much superior. Look at this. Clearly the reason this looks good is because it's 3 heads tall and no other no other parts of the character design are relevant. But anyway, I'm thinking after I'm gonna be following some non character related tutorials first, but afterwards I want to make like a base chibi model to start with and to mess around with. While people were touching grass, I was making / reading copy pasta yaoi and learning to code. You know, so far behind chat, I know, right? Hi JPZ. Going to engineering uni, such a trip. You're so brain dead tired you can't process some of the old men teaching you of shonen protagonist backstory. Yes, you escaped the Soviet Union, duh. Yeah, I had some professors list like a really long like history, career. Yeah, I worked at such and such and such and such. Man. FreeCAD, same quality. Someone who hasn't used FreeCAD. I love free and open source software. I love maintainers not having to be beholden to the actual needs of their users. But just making features based on their whims. FreeCAD installed my desktop. Neo plotting to turn himself into a true chibi and become a giant girl's Is there a 90 heads tall? That's when you go into Gmod and you like resize the character's head to like super tiny. That's how the decapitation in TF2 actually works, because it like resizes the head to be a single point. While others were doing whatever, I was sleeping after doing nothing all day. While you were out pursuing a fulfilling career, I studied the anime girl. Anyway. FreeCAD is C++ with Python scripting. I love the Antichrist. Why would you say something like that? Oh, it is? Okay. Yeah. What was that? I was looking at Left 4 Dead 2 modding stuff, because I've been on kind of a Left 4 Dead 2 kick. I was playing it a bit off stream solo with bots because I have no friends who would want to play the game, I guess. Maybe that's not entirely true, but sometimes it's more convenient and not having to deal with humans who will screw you over when trying to play expert. I'd like never played expert, well, almost never, until like a couple days ago. But it seems surprisingly doable. I only had like 2 or 3 restarts doing the last stand on expert realism with bots, but I also had a mod to make the bots able to use throwables, and the bots like killed themselves with a Molotov once. So maybe that mod doesn't actually help. Lonely Ash Streamer has some of the worst UX in open source and lacking a lot of important features from Fusion 360. Dude, there's this one... Oh, what's his name? I could probably search like music software UI and find him. Tantacruel. I think he literally got a job with, or something related to working on, yeah, MuseScore 4. He works on MuseScore. This guy. He made videos about how terrible the interface design was for some music software, and he also, yeah, works on MuseScore. I forget since when, but yeah, how I designed a free music font for 5 million musicians. Music software and interface design. But yeah, I feel like open source software is notorious for having a bad user interface, but I guess software in general is just really complicated. Blockbench is like easy relative to Blender, right? You have edit, you have paint, animate. It doesn't even support like skeletal bone rigging. You just like move the transforms of individual meshes. Hello, Rezakurun. Recat desperately needs that. God, design is just so important, right? It's not just about, you know, building a thing, it's about building the thing, right? What are you trying to build? And I don't know, having your tools accessible and having it understandable, having it simple to begin with, but like having it extensible with plugins. I know this this program Blockbench supports plugins, yeah. It's also an Electron app. It literally runs in the browser. You can run it on blockbench.net. We need the bad UX to gatekeep the normies. I feel like I've gotten more used to GIMP as time goes on, but I know it's not like easy to pick up and learn. Here, I can open another freaking window. Like all these menus that you can't see because the way it's captured in OBS. But like all these tools are like, how are these laid out? It's once you're used to it, it's less bad, I guess. I don't know. Most often I'm just like moving things, resizing things with transform tool, and I'm adding drop shadows. And that's pretty much it. Adding text. Really glad they added the feature to like have non-destructive effects on your layers. Anyway. GIMP is so needlessly ugly. It's pretty... yeah, it's not great. Very gray. Very gray. Therefore, it's, you know, encouraging you to add the beauty in whatever it is that you are creating. Smile. What do you think about Clip Studio, Neo? I think I've used it like once, maybe? I don't know. It's one of the programs of all time. It's probably easier than GIMP. Probably better than GIMP. I mean, I guess it depends on your use case. Honestly, more comfortable doing things in GIMP than like any other program. That's the thing, right? People get used to their workflow, so if you change things, then people get pissed off. There's the whole XKCD comic about the guy holding spacebar to increase his CPU temperature or whatever. Right? But I think, you know, we should try to design things in a way that makes sense and is useful. I'm not going to claim to be an expert because I'm really not on like what is and isn't good UI design. But good UI is good UI. It's like the only way to generate certain CNC toolpaths to open source tools. But still, Fusion 360 supports more. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, it's like... compare the feature set of Godot to Unity or Unreal Engine. If you're not using those features, then Godot is great. Well, mostly great. It's pretty good. Godot's pretty good. Plus, it's free and open source, so like if you don't have a need for any of the features that would be specific to Unity or Unreal, and you aren't like attached to a workflow that includes Unity or Unreal, then yeah, you could probably do your game in Godot and like own it and not owe royalties or Unity licensing fees, right? That's great. But you know, if you need certain features, or say the Unity asset store, for example, that's a pretty strong selling point, I think, for using Unity. Then, you know, maybe you have to make an exception in your desire to have everything free and open source. This is me for the recent GIMP update, for real. Our door is really good. Okay. You know what? That guy earlier, who said it earlier, was right. That the yapping's way more important. What's Ardor? I'm Googling it. Digital audio workstation? Oh, neat. Have I never heard of this? I guess I haven't really looked for Boss digital audio workstations. The DAWs. The DAWs. But is it good? It's really good? I thought this was free software. Oh, okay. It's free as in free as in Libre, not free as in beer. But also you could just build it. If you don't want to pay for a ready-to-run version, you'll need to get the source code and build it yourself. We do not provide assistance with this process in particular. In Windows and macOS, this can be challenging and take a long time. Also for Windows, there are no instructions. Based? Based? Oh, that's funny. If you're willing to fix that, please talk to us. Okay. God, it's like a, what was it? What other software? Sprite does the same thing where they offer like you have to pay to get the binaries, but you can build it from source for free. Yapping's entertaining. Yeah, why would I even actually do the thing that I intended this stream to be? Clearly, given audience demands, I should just switch to being pure yapping all the time. No games. Unlimited yapping, but no games. Or would you rather have unlimited games but no games? But I kind of do want to learn this stuff. Get like good enough at art to a degree that I can make things that don't look like complete crap, which might be a bit of a high bar now that I think about it. But mainly so I don't have to rely on other people or feel limited in having to like, I need an artist, ooh, I don't have an artist, and things like that. But yeah. It's free from the Linux repos. In fact, it's included in the Pro Audio Meta package on Arch with all the other open source music software ever. You can just install one Pro Audio Meta package, get like a billion audio related music software. I just unplugged my headphones. It's like really easy to do that with the way I have it set up. Anyway, good to see you back, Chase. I hope you've been well with the stuff and all. So many plugins. Yeah, plugins can be cool. I like the sort of modularity with VS Code's extensions. And, well, I guess any software that has add-ons, plugins, download a Blender add-on or whatever, import VRM models, import and export Valve materials, textures, whatevers, models. Anyway, I was going to follow this tutorial just because I think I want to warm up and sort of get like pretty used to the software before I start like trying to challenge myself artistically. Well, also I think this, although this is kind of challenging artistically in a way for me, probably I shouldn't underestimate pixel art. Pixel art got hands. Trying to make something that actually looks good. Did something happen with Linux recently? I saw a video that was like, Linux is dead, I'm switching to Windows. That's like the clickbait title. That's like the clickbait title of clickbait titles, I feel. X is dead. X, Y, whatever is fucking dead forever and ever. Oh god, I have too many windows open. God, I wish... Well, I guess I could always just like desktop stream, but that's scary. That's scary. And then, but like ideally, I'd have like, I don't know, a tiling window manager or something. I think that would, you know, be good, but like for OBS or something. Anyway, I don't know how to lay this out. Let's do tutorial that I'm following on the left, Blockbench on the right. This looks kind of terrible. Whatever. It's only terrible because I don't have like a fancy stream layout. And if I get good at art, then I can make my own stream layout, right? I'm gonna have to learn UI design anyway to make like a game that looks good. So I might as well do the same. Stepping, yeah, whatever. But for like stream assets. Anyway, you have 2s now on the 3DS? Holy shit. That's amazing. I just saw Kaz Emanuel's video on the guy who's porting Super Mario 64 to the GBA and making like the most ridiculous optimized renderer for a device that doesn't have a freaking GPU. There's a couple different standards for audio plugins. Microsoft. Insert your operating system is dead. I'm switching to operating system you don't use. Unity is dead. Godot is dead. Both are dead. Unreal is also dead. Blender is dead. Blockbench is dead. Windows is dead. Linux is dead. Yeah, it's all dead. There's no living software. It's all an illusion. They make you think that they're still working on it, but it's dead. It's dead. It's so over. Million clickbait titles. Millions must use software. You got 60 FPS on real hardware. It's wild. TF2 on 3DS. Or you're talking about Kaz Emanuel on N64. Yeah, that's impressive. That's amazing. That he understands this machine like way better than the developers did back in the day. Oh man. Of course, we are looking back with hindsight and have like modern tooling and all that, and you know, years and years of game development, game design to look back on. Yeah, it's software and not a living organism. So true. So true. Code, pixels, it's all dead. It's not living, it's not organic. The VTuber model you see on screen, that's dead. Dead lines of code, pixels, vertex weights. I don't even know how Live 2D works exactly. Well, no, they still use vertices, but just in 2D, right? Is it even called a... yeah. It's still called a vertex in 2D, right? You still have edges and vertices. Okay. Software is mid, billions must die. All your stuff is dead, so now I'm using idTech 1 engine. It's GPL, you can use it. You just have to open source the modifications you make to the engine. You can have it separate from your assets, and you don't even have to give away your copyrighted assets. You can just use that engine. Back then, the average PC took 4 hours to compile anything, so I forgive them. Yeah, that too. Yeah, we have a bit faster iteration time nowadays. And now we get mad at anything that takes more than like 60 seconds. Some things never change. Anyway. I should probably just do this. Make this a bit bigger. Move this here. Alright. It's totally gonna work. Does that stream layout look acceptable? Close enough. Okay. Alright, 15 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Emissive materials. Bloom. Airman. Nice. Sorry, I didn't even like do a segue or transition or anything. We're just going into it. I have cleared the stack of comments to read. Oh, it's more a queue. I'm more going in queue order. Therefore, it's time to start the actual thing. I'm sorry to all the people who are here for the yapping. It's yapping done. You can leave. I'm gonna actually do art now. Alright. Should probably rename this. I named it tutorial, but we should probably name it like truck. Truck. Crazy ass. Truck freak. Droog. Okay. Modeling the basic shape. I'm guessing we're starting with a rectangle or something. Why is my Yap streamer doing dev stuff? Oh my god, he's betraying the Yap. It's so over. No more yapping. No, what am I gonna listen to on my second monitor? He's like paying attention to a video or something, and he's not even like doing the React streamer thing. He's just like sitting there watching it. What is this, man? Okay, make a cuboid. That's this thing, right? Or we can literally just click add cube, right? Alright, I don't know how big he made the... Hi, what you making? Hello, Wolfie. I'm following a tutorial. He's making a truck. We're making a truck. We're making this truck. Oh my god. Look at this truck. Okay. How do you even make this? Add mesh cuboid. 16 by 8. Might as well follow his thing. Add mesh cuboid 16 by 8. That's the default. Okay, cool. Wow. Box. Oh, cool. So you knew I did say art noob. I literally found out about this program like this week, like a few days ago. And I've like dabbled in Blender before. But this UI is like really inviting and not as intimidating as Blender. This is like the CapCut of 3D modeling software. Using it for making Minecraft models. Yeah. From what I understand, that's like the intended use case. Agree. Although I do plan on... Okay, I want to make character models with this. And I want them to be rigged so I can put them in a game engine. So from my understanding, this doesn't have support for like bones or anything. So I'm gonna have to like export and do the rigging in Blender. But if this can simplify the modeling and texturing, then it's probably good. Like baby Blender. I'm a little baby. I need baby mode Blender. Ugh. You know the other thing that really drew me to this? In the paint tab, there's palettes, and it like comes with a default palette. And there's palettes that you can import and export, and I feel like that's really well suited for this kind of pixel art. Blockbench in the AUR. Yeah, you can follow along. Follow along as I listen to this tutorial, except you can't hear the audio, so... making a loop. Select face. Move outwards. Alright. Selection mode face. Click on one of these faces. Move the face outwards. We're making car. It's like car sized, right? You can see the car. Imagine the car. You can make your own palettes. Don't forget about getting plugins. Yeah, I saw the plugins too. Where is it? Edit. Tools. File plugins. Yeah, all this stuff. So much stuff. Do they have bones? Do they have... Okay, well. Holding control, you can move by 0.1. Hold shift by 0.25. I like the snapping by default. That feels nice as a noob. Make it a bit chunky. Run updates first. Oh, update your stuff. Pac-Man dash. I forgot the the command. You have bones? If so, can I have them? Nom, 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 nom. Okay, what did he do? He grabbed the thing, he moved it up a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna eyeball it. Top face, loop cut. Add 4 loop cuts, 2 for each wheel arch. Okay. Okay, how does this work again? I feel like loop cuts are going to be pretty important. So select the top face. Flat, flat. Top face. Loop cut. Direction cuts offset. Direction, yeah, that's the orientation. Okay. And add 2 for each wheel arch. Alright, I guess I'll go like here. Okay. The same here. Another loop cut. How big are these? Wheel arch is gonna be. Should probably be following his stuff closer if I don't want to get lost. Can I? Loop cut. Select the face again, loop cut. I don't know if I had to select that again. Yeah, I should probably make it even. Oh no. I guess I need to select the vertices if I wanted to change it now. We'll go with that. You can do multiple cuts at this time. Do it by 0.25, then by 0.2. Minus 0.2, so it's only 0.05. Pac-Man dash SYU. I knew I had that somewhere in my memory. Even though I guess I haven't really used... No, I haven't used Arch. I used Manjaro for a bit. Which doesn't even use Pac-Man, does it? But I think I downloaded some things from the AUR when I was using Manjaro. And so I had to use Pac-Man. Unless I'm like misremembering how that even works. Anyway. Got a horizontal loop cut. For the upper end of the wheel arches. Oh, okay. You can kind of see where it's going to be. Manjaro has their own repos too. Yeah, I was using that mostly. Okay, upper end of the wheel arches. 2 sideways loop cuts. These are where the wheels are gonna be. That looks a bit... Okay, alright. They need to break things more. Yeah, why isn't Manjaro just Arch? Move fast and break things, that's what they say, right? Alright. So we're deleting these faces. Alright, and the video is using a plugin to show the To show the key presses. Okay. All right. This looks a bit scuffed. Hold on Alt to resize one side at a time. Hold on. This is going kind of fast. Ag. Hello bot. Okay. Select these faces. Resize tool. S. Do like 0.5 unit? Yeah, okay, sure. Hold Alt. Oh yeah, no, that should be an even thing. Hold Alt and then Shift for 0.25. 0.5, I think? Yeah. Hold Alt and then like that. Alright, this truck might end up a little scuffed. It's not even, is it? Hold on. Where's the... Not the pixel grid? View... View... This looks uneven. Hold on. Orthographic. 1, 2, and like 2 3/4 units. Oh, it might be even. All right, we'll just keep going. Alright, select the bottom of the fender. In selection mode edge, select this edge. Extrude. Toolbar. Oh no, where's extrude? Extrude selection. Okay, this thing. Move it V. I know what I'm doing. Shift E. I'm lost. Hold up. Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Okay, here. Here's the thing. And what do you do? Hold on. We have this edge selected. And then what? Select both. Right click, Shift F. Oh, okay. So select both edges. Shift F makes a face. Ah. Ah, now we're getting it. Ah. Select the edges, Shift F. Ah. Ugh. This is a joy of being new at something. Fill the gaps. This is a joy of you know, just starting out at a thing and then create face or edge. So Shift F. Oh no. What did we do? You select the edge. Shift E to extrude. Okay. Oops. Help. I'm getting... Okay. Select both edges. Shift F to make the face. That's the wrong face. Alright. All right, the novelty is wearing off. This is starting to become a bit tedious. But hey, at least I can get faster. Shift E, extrude. Oops. Oh no, you can't have vertices in the same place. That's probably a good thing that they don't let you do that. All right, we select this edge. We select this edge out of the edge. We shadow the edge hog these edges and make a face. We do these edges make a face. All right, we click on this. We extrude. We go back our units. Do our thing. This has become a routine. All right. Nice. We did the thing. Yeah. Need to edge? Yeah, we're edging so hard right now. I'm back. Hello, Femboy Cultist. My niece wanted cereal, so I got some for me too. Nice. Welcome back from the store. You came back from getting milk on Father's Day. This is literally just Blender. Yeah, but the UI is less scary. And vertex snapping is on by default. Ugh. But I think the paint mode is like way simpler than like doing actual proper texturing. All right, he's doing the thing for all 4 real arches. Nice. All right, select faces. Are there keyboard shortcuts for these? Well, anyway, extrude, E, shift E. This feels a bit scuffed. Let's see, we probably want to, whoops, edit, resize this. I'm not sure which way is the front. That was probably the wrong faces way to do this. Just move these faces, yeah. And then slant. Hey, Neo, how you been? Hi, Pomp Pomp. Been good. Watching a lot of YouTube, to be honest. But gaining inspiration for what I want to do for art stuff. Or game ideas and stuff. Anyway. You probably want to move the cabin more forward if this is like a squished goofy truck. Right? Something like that, and then what? We move the front edge back a bit. Ah, now I can see it. Now we see the vision. Move the cap up a little bit. Yeah, that looks like a more trucky truck. What did he do? He moved. Move the back wheel thing. All right. Windscreen. All right. Move the rear wheels back. These wheels look a little big. I need to adjust those as well. Lag. Oh no. We are moving, so V. Select all these faces. Move them back one. Now there's like no back to this truck. Maybe not move it back one, but move it back like 0.5. Okay, what did he do here? Hello, welcome back. Might need to watch this tutorial for one tip. Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to model a car for to buy my $60 add-on and click the add car widget. Anyway, thanks for coming to my tutorial. Check out my other courses. Yep. Don't forget to subscribe to my Gumroad, Patreon, Ko-fi, buy my course. God, so many YouTubers I feel are doing the sell courses thing. Probably because it works. There's probably a reason that so many people are selling courses. Or even selling assets, right? Selling assets is probably like more genuine than like the selling a course. How to become a successful YouTuber and make money from indie dev, etc., etc. I don't know. At some point, it feels like there's a bit of a grip going on. Shorokyu vibes. Shorokyu is a franchise. All right. What did he do? He moved these edges in. All right. Back to the edging. To the edging mines. Move this back. Move the top down a bit. Yeah, that's looking more trucky. Move the second edge. Oh no. Yeah, that's looking curvy. Yeah. Move this edge. Okay, stretch this. V, resize, S. Evenly sized border. And now you move it. It's a bit curved though. Extrude. What was the keyboard shortcut for that? Shift E. Instead of moving up, we move down. There's a truck bed. Truck. 2 trucks. Heaven. Stop just before the wheels. That looks good. That's our truck. It's so squished. It's a cute little toy truck. Make a group. I see he did a root group. So we'll do that. We'll rename this to, this is body. A group. This is wheel right front. Add a cylinder. Height 3, sides 8. Resize it to the right size. Size S, resize, too big. So maybe 2.5. That's gonna like be chunky and barely fit in the wheel well. It's a cute truck. It's a cute little truck. Rotate. R. Our pivot's a little scuffed. okay. See, he's doing it, sticking out a little. I'll try and match that. Maybe like half a unit out. Up into the wheel well. Rotate so the flat side lines with the ground. Yep. We can raise the suspension a bit. Maybe? Sheen Combat. Choro Q inspired me to get into game dev. Also Gmod videos. Gmod videos are legendary, man. Whenever I see people complaining about Skibidi Toilet, I just think back to things like Gmod Idiot Box or that whole era of like Gmod animations. I'm like, are we really that different? Is it really that different? I guess one's made in SFM now, but you know. Tires should be flat with the ground. So I guess we gotta select the whole thing. Oh, the half units. All right. Okay. Wheel. Select these faces. Alt to select a loop. What do you do? Extrude or what? Inset. Inset selection. Ah. And now what do you do with it? All right. Okay. Inset. Just the offset. Make our tires a bit chunkier. Offset 70. All right. Extrude. Shift E. Move it inside. Yeah. Maybe that's too much. No, that's fine. I realized that was the wrong name, so we'll change it to left. Alright, we're just following him. Ah, select the pivot. Okay. So P is the pivot tool. We want to adjust the pivot. Did they change it? Oh cool, we can just press center pivot. Nice. I think we can make this a bit. Hold on, Alt select the loop. What do I do? Oh no, this pivot tool. Move tool. Yeah. You go chunkier tires. Is that even? Is that even? That looks a little suspicious. I can't tell with the lighting. Oh no. Oh no. Eh. Our suspension is a little high compared to his. It doesn't even properly fit in the wheel well, does it? You know what? I think we need to... I think we can... shrink it just a tiny bit. No, it looks better bigger. I don't care if it clips a bit. Although it's definitely going to clip if it's rotating, right? Whoops. I keep pressing E to... and it goes to the paint tool. If we rotate it to test, yeah, that's definitely clipping. Also, oh, I was like free rotating. What the hell? It's like ever so slightly off. I don't know what I did with the units here. We could just increase the size of the wheel wells. Right? That's imposter. Likely a scale thing. Yeah. Oh, the vertex, the snapping wasn't enough to keep me from doing dumb shit. Faces all around me are familiar faces. Here. Oh, whoops. Oh no. 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 You? Here, let's hide the wheel. Move this back by another quarter unit. Move this forward by a quarter unit. Do the same for the other wheel well. Show our wheel again. If we rotate the wheel. Uh-oh. I think that just barely works. No clipping. But it is definitely not centered. You're gonna have to move like a tiny ass unit. View mode, wireframe. That's a bit tough to. Solid with marker. Nope. Textured, solid. Oh god, how am I supposed to. I guess there's wireframe, but like. This is spaghetti. Oh, it's because I'm seeing the. I think I can just barely make out. Here, okay, let's go to textured. Let's look at. I think I need to move the wheel well forward a tiny bit. So what would that look like? It's definitely not even, but I do get to see the units actually. Yeah, let's see if we can math this out. So if this vertex is at, where are we? 8, 4, Z 4.75. And this one's at Z minus 1.875. How did we get here? Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. It's probably a scale thing. So I'm thinking we want to snap this to like a quarter unit, right? Then our quarter unit would be -2. Same here, our quarter unit would be -2.75? Yeah. These ones are quarter units. These ones are also quarter units. Huh, okay. Well. I guess that means, yeah, we do it for the other side as well. This becomes -2. This becomes -2.75. And now our wheel can be placed in the perfect center of those two coordinates, which would be where... How did we get... Oh. Should probably snap that to something reasonable. Yeah, that looks good. And then our X position. Hold on. What's the midway between these 2 points? Vertex, this one? 4.75. -2. 2.75 divided by 2. Oh no, it's a half of a quarter. Oh, that's why. Okay, it's a little awkward. I want these units to not be horrible, but I have made my bed. Back of foods. Hello, random perv. Welcome back. Why are you using numbers instead of your own eyes? Trust in your soul. You're so right. I'm betraying the artistic mind. My logical mind is trying to wrestle away control from the artistic mind. The logical mind has won. Okay. There we go. It's perfectly centered. Okay, what are we doing? Duplicate the whole group. He named it rear, so I'm just gonna call it rear. That is... more than a little scuffed. Tell me, is that perfectly... Is that perfectly aligned? Probably not. Definitely not, right? Which means we need to do the whole math thing again. -7. -13.5. This is on a perfect 0.25, actually. Right? Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. I think we need to rotate this around. Got confused by switching over to the other thing. Let's just center the pivot. Let's move it to something. Is that right? Is that even? Close enough? It's probably fine. Probably. Duplicate. This is the right rear. This is the not rear free, but front. Should probably copy the Z position. Yay! That's fine, right? Sorry, these have to be mathematically perfect or it's gonna piss me off. What's the point of using a program with vertex snapping if you're not gonna snap the vertices? Alright. That's a real theory, that artists self-censor and don't make honest art. But it has to be, the vertices have to be aligned to the mathematical grid I have in my head. Freud preached about this. Neo's a dog and has no soul. Hey. I'm dog boy, okay? I'm dog person. I don't know what that means for souls, though. I think I have one. What is this? Mirrors? Mirrors. Alright. So we make a cuboid. We'll just add cube. My name is Cube. We'll just resize. S. A 1, a 2. Yeah, that looks right, right? This is truck, right? Well, we made them tinier. That does make sense, though. I don't know, those are too tiny for this tiny little thing. I'm thinking we're using fractional units here. Let's do 0.5s. Yeah, let's do something like that. Is that where the mirror goes? Do 0.5 there. We'll select the front edge. U. I said select the. Oh no, it's a cube, not a cuboid. Convert to mesh. There we go. Okay. There we go, mirror. I believe you do. Thanks, Pomfop. I'm glad someone believes. Look into Neo's eyes. See the lack of any soul. I wish I had one. I would have traded it for it. God damn. It's like the opposite edge. Move it back. Angle the mirror. It's a bit chonky, huh? Mirror mount, okay. Loop cut. Oh god, what are you doing? Soul dog. Ugh. You made a loop cut. God, where did you make the loop cut? Okay. Grab the mesh. Move it out a bit. Make a loop cut. Not like that. Wait. Why do I grab the face? Loop cut. Direction. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Grab this face. Loop cut. Yeah, like this. Okay, grab this face. Extrude. Neat. Move it by half a unit. Grab this whole mesh, move it by half a unit. Grab this edge here. Move this by half a unit. Yeah. Mirror. Alright. Move it into root, duplicate to mirror right. And what, rotate? Oh wait! Before you move it, transform. Flip X. I said transform flip X. What happened? Hold on. Grab this. Duplicate. Mirror right. Transform. Flip X. I didn't do anything. Oh no. Object. Transform. Flip X. There we go. Okay. I'm not crazy. The stroke is wide. Gonna admit to calling that golf giantess. Your beautiful air fryer. I do love my air fryer. I got a silly little Bluetooth earbud. I'm going to bed as the stream plays. Okay, have a good night. Let me lull you to sleep with boring attempt at learning 3D modeling. To BH, I use streams as sleep aids. I used to watch Baylor Lord a lot. I still do watch Baylor Lord a lot and listen to his Spire VODs to go to sleep on the YouTube. And he's proud of being sleep aid content. So I guess I should be too. Going fishing tomorrow? My dad for Father's Day since today was too rainy. Nice, have fun. Have fun. That's nice. I haven't gone fishing in a while. Actually, I went fishing a few months ago, actually. This is why I make streams exciting, so Neo cannot fall asleep to them. Yeah, you guys are going to ruin my sleep schedule if I keep streaming late. I'm probably going to end this once I finish the tutorial, though. Because it is... Well, that's a little late. Later than usual. Better sleep aid than edge aid. Why not both? Why not? Okay, I shouldn't. Let's shape doll on streams. Oh no. Oh no, I'm just trying to 3D model here, man. Oh no. Okay, he's explaining UV mapping. I love UVs. I love UVs. Okay, so you select everything. How do you do that? Alt, control, control. Okay. Well, you selected every mesh. We go to textures, create texture. Our texture's named truck. We're just going to default. I see older tutorials of this box UV setting. I see that's not here in the current version. Alright. Electric, how's it going so far? Doing good. Started a bit late, so it's getting a bit late, but having fun. I'm having fun. I'm fully ready to get humbled and realize that I can't make anything look good for shit. But I will try. I will try and learn. Like that VTuber clip that was like, keep talking, I'm almost there. I changed my username. I see you did. Hello, Electric. Electric's a cool name. That's like those one-word username handles. Okay, so let's just yeah. All right, cool. We got our UV. We got our texture. All right. Before we do that, let's go over the seam tool. What did he do? Oh. Oh. Okay, so if you wanted to, you could use the seam tool. You could mark an edge as a seam. Like this one. Hold on. So auto divide means divide the faces, keep them separate in the UV map. And then join is the opposite, combine them in the UV map. Oh, okay. Hi. Sad. Okay, so we don't actually need any seams, so we're just going to use the default. That's what the tutorial does. Hello, 10502. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, we're 3D modeling. We're blockbenching. I'm following a tutorial because I'm still baby. Okay, control to zoom. Oh. Oh, hold on. Edit. We can see the UV map. Okay. So it looks like in our UV map, everything's already aligned, but if you needed to manually adjust something, then you could do something like this. Okay. UV. We're straight up UVing it. U and V, my best friends. My worst friends. But it's not too bad in low poly. What did he do? Hold on. View mode, UV. UV preview. That looks reasonable, right? Chat. This looks like a reasonable UV map. What was that? That was for was it the front of the car, right? Care. Oh no, that's the wrong. Yeah, that's the back, I think. Hold on. Here's the front. So what do you do with the front? His was like a perfect rectangle. Was that not the front? I'm assuming we don't really need to do anything with the UVs, but... So I'm doing undercarriage, left, right, and then this geometry. Or was it this geometry? Textured. Oh, it's the yellow. Oh, he was doing this. Oh, so it is a bit misaligned, huh? Or just not aligned. Okay, so if you want to move these... like so, then it can cover the whole thing. Vertex, select, select, select. Move, hold shift, move at 0.5. Ah, okay. Cool. Okay. Oh my god, we can paint the model. We can do art. Okay, go to paint. We're going to select a red color. I think I'm gonna use the default palette. Enable mirror painting. Enable over... yeah, x-axis, okay. Now I have to type it out. I hope you're happy. I'm happy. I'm enjoying this. I love pixel art. Alright. What are we doing here? Now we can draw. Oh no, I'm deleting it. Wait. Oh, that's the eraser tool. Okay, paint bucket. What did he do? He did fill element from face to element, and now I click this and the entire truck is red. Okay. You know what? We can do a brighter red. Yeah. Bright, vibrant YouTube shorts red. You guys see YouTube red? There's like a style guide for YouTube. There's literally a color that's YouTube red, and I'm pretty sure it's just FF0000 full on red. Bright and saturated to capture the Zoomer Gen Alpha audience. Okay. Mirrors are red. Like a blackish color for the wheels. All right. Well, he's speeding up the art part, so I guess it's on us to figure out how to make the pixel art look good. Okay. So I'm gonna go with what I see. I see we're painting in the wheels. Grayish color on the inside. I suppose I could have done face painting. Yeah, let's do that. Looks a little dark. Well, it does look pretty close to what he has in the video. So he does the shading on the underside of the carriage. Well, on the side of the body. Which I guess is the paintbrush tool. And ideally we're doing hue shifting. I was like watching videos talking about how you're supposed to hue shift. How sun is yellow, shadow is purple. And you're supposed to pick colors based on that. So I might do that here. Make it a bit more pinkish. Yeah, because we need a darker color. It's just slightly more purple because shadow. Shadow, the edgehog. Can we go? Is there no HSV selector? Eh. Oh well. He's going with the color around here, maybe. So we make ours a little more vibrant. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Hello, thank you, Sticky Miss. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome. Welcome, raiders. I'm Neil Paulino. We're learning 3D art with Blockbench. Hello. Hello. Here's a shout out. There you go. All right. Welcome, raiders. I'm learning Blockbench. I learned about this program like a couple days ago. I've dabbled in Blender. I've dabbled in pixel art. I wouldn't say I'm like good at it, so I kind of wanted to refresh my memory and learn a little bit. So I'm following along with the tutorial, but we are doing 3D art with Blockbench, which is made for like Minecraft mods. Is that the Minecraft one? Yeah. Yeah, it's made for Minecraft, but you know, you can export and use it for really anything. I think the biggest thing for me for using this compared to Blender is how approachable the texturing feels. It's like made for just doing pixel art, which I have touched before. Hi Raid. Hi Borgie. Hi Borgie. Welcome back from your hiatus. I don't know how back you are, but I saw you streamed recently. Oh boy, thank you for the interesting story, Random Per. Do not read it aloud. You will probably be banned. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Good to know. Thanks. And have fun. Okay, what are you doing? I'm feeling like this color should maybe be a bit darker, or am I crazy? Am I crazy? How do I add this to the palette? There, add to palette. All right, judge my color picks. I don't know what I'm doing. Also, my model is smaller than this guy's, the tutorials, so it's a bit chonkier. I love you, Stream Cafe. I love chill cafe music in my streams. Oh man, the pixel grid's a little differently aligned. The back and the front wheel, I guess that's fine. But probably do something like this. Yeah, make it just a bit rounder. Had to get creative so it could be posted, but I think it got the idea across. Thanks. Very cool. All right, we're arting. Oh right, and we had the mirror modifier. Right, that's very convenient. Yeah. Okay, nice. That's the bottom of our car, our Lightning Mick truck. All right, so he does the bumpers gray and black with a bit of shading. That's pretty cool. We could use the existing palette, I think. It's a good bumper color. Paint bucket face. We can do that. That doesn't look good though. Maybe don't. Just do One of these? Yeah, it bleeds over to the behind the bumper. Oh well. Oh well. This one's a bit more aligned looking. Back bumper. Use this dark as our dark gray. Something a bit lighter with the shading. Maybe too light. Oh, that was an accent, but kind of looks decent. It's implying a bit of shape to it. Let's see. If we're gonna do that, then I guess we do this. Do one of these. Do one of these. Go pure white here. I feel like you're always supposed to not do that when it comes to color choices. I'm gonna be kinda copying him though. Here. Cause I'm baby. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, that's like the highlight on the headlight. This is like the headlight itself. Here. Darker end here. Maybe make this brighter. Oh yeah. That's starting to look like something. The grill. How's that gonna work? Cause my truck is just smaller. I like what you did with the shading. Me talking as if I know what's going on. Okay, yeah, that does look that's like a bit awkward. If I make it go all the way up. I don't understand how to make anime girls with this program. You could. That's my goal, actually. Here, I can show what I've been looking at. Again, I just made this rep sheet of like a billion Chibi 3D and 2D models I was looking up online. Blue Archive, of course. 3 heads tall. This is the ideal Chibi form. This is my Chibi form. It's like 2.5 heads tall. Ugh. The VTubers, 2 of 3 of which are graduated. Oh god. Where did we go so wrong as a society? As a VTuber society. But I saw one video, someone made like a Chibi solid snake. And he based it off of a Nendoroid, actually. Or he took some inspiration from a Nendoroid. These are the Nendoroid base models. They're naked. They're naked, ooh. And yeah, you can see the rough proportions. But my goal is to like make a base model and then try and figure out where to go from there. And I'm fully ready to realize that I don't know how to make anime girl look good. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Because like in my mind, I feel... You know how there's always like the gap between taste... Ah! Thank you for the raid! Thank you for the raid! Thank you, dude, Blister Elf! Hello, thank you for the... I guess it's called a redirect on YouTube. I noticed that... What is it? The Hololive members are like specifically using the word redirect when they get a redirect, a live redirect on YouTube. So I don't know how much YouTube actually cares about that or something. But it was interesting to notice. So we can't really clearly define a grill or anything. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. That kind of works. That kind of implies the thing. I guess we can make this a bit lighter at the top. And then this can be actually maybe a 1 gray lighter. Ah, okay. We're doing the thing. Anyway, welcome Raiders. We're learning Blockbench. Sorry, I'm covering the actual model. We're learning Blockbench so I can learn to make a 3D anime girl and or boy, including myself. I want to make chibi models for games and VTubing purposes. Speaking of games, I have been looking at this at Blue Archive as a reference for a bit. We aren't actually making the chibi models right now because I'd still want to get a bit more comfortable with Blockbench. So yeah, gotta save the texture file because the textures are separate. Let's see where this guy does it because I'm following this tutorial. Let's see. Draws the windows. Shading the bed. Also with like a pattern. Okay. So let's start by, what should we do? I'm feeling a bit better about the front. I think doing the windows seems pretty straightforward, right? Gotta have the edge on it, the border. All right. Anyway, hello. Hope you had a good stream. I feel like I should ask that because it's polite. Because I notice on Twitch, usually when I raid into people, they're asking, oh, how's your stream? Hope you had a good stream. That's the wrong red. That implies a roundness a bit better, I think. I'm not sure if this pixel should or shouldn't be. That looks too much. Nah, okay. Do it like that. And then the back, there's usually a window here, right? That's how trucks work. All right. It's fast forwarded, so I'm just seeing him do a bunch of stuff. But he does like the highlight too there. All right. I guess let's do the bed, which means we'll need multiple colors of shading, I think. That horizontal mirror is very convenient here. Oh, right, mirrored. Man, how does this... These aren't the same color, are they? So there is some shading. Oh yeah, I have shading on. That's what's going on. Oh, huh. Okay, I should probably keep that in mind. That there is shading versus not being shaded. We want another darker color. So let's try and do the hue shifting thing that you're supposed to do. Make it a bit darker. And what? Is it more saturated or less saturated? That looks reasonable, right? So I see he uses... Let's add this color to our palette. It uses another darker. Maybe that's too dark though. Ow, the edge. I'm so dark and twisted. It's like a fucked up twisted version of red. This is the red in my... This is the red I see. You wouldn't get it. Okay, and then what? He does stripes. Right, because the truck bed's bumpy. These colors don't look right. No. No. What are we doing here? Yeah, we can just do that. Yeah, have it even. This looks a little boring though. What do I do here? It's like blowing my mind. What's they do with that? The bed. That's already the shaded red, huh? I just made this other shaded red extra dark. Did I really want to do that though? I want to eat it. It looks like it's made of dyed chocolate. Chocolate truck. Only 20 payments of $19.99. I should probably, yeah, make the tutorial a bit smaller. My OBS. There. So I can see better what the heck I'm doing. What else do you do? The gray in the bumper extends the wheel well. Should probably hide the wheels then. For the sake of our painting adventure. You could probably do some shading too. On the grays there. You. I don't know what color you are, but we're painting wheel wells. I love my wheel wells. Wee. Truck. Okay. Neo always remembers to add red 13 to his chocolate trucks. The red 40 truck. Who doesn't want to eat a red 40 truck? This door is looking a little scuffed. With the wheel wells being where they are. What's he do for a shading? It's like he did a darker color on the bottom. Oh no, our UVs are messed up. On this face specifically, hold on. Edit. Oh god. View, textured. Can we... Oh, we're in C mode, hold on. Excuse me. I want to see this face in the UV. Oh wow. Wait, that's really convenient. Why are you not aligned? Shift. Ah, so much better. That one face. What about this one? It looks a little messed up. Is it though? Am I crazy? That is not aligned, huh? Oh god. That's like sub-tenth of a unit. What the heck? 56. Oh no. I love UVs. UVs are my friend. UVs would never hurt me. $55.97. Close enough. I love UVs. Ugh. And this one seems close though. I don't know why that one specifically was messed up. What the heck? What the heck? This little pixel? Yeah. Yeah, you need to be painted, my friend. Okay. 1 pixel off, career ruined! I'll never be a good pixel artist! It's so over. Okay. Just remembered I had some maple bark in the truck. Thanks for reminding me of chocolate. Maple bark, that sounds good. That sounds good. Can you give me some maple bark? Next time you're in the XP Hill area. Alright. Yeah, I see he does a lot of shading. He does the door. That seems kind of important. He does the backlights and everything. He does the sides here. What's the right shade of gray for this? Oh, that looks reasonable. Close enough. I think. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Now I'm starting to see it. I can see the vision. My artistic vision. Canadian maple bark dark chocolate sweetened with maple syrup. And crushed hazel and or walnuts mixed in. Dude, I love hazelnuts. I love hazelnut chocolate. I love Nutella. I love Ferrero Rocher. That sounds good. Good night. Alright, have a good night, Femboy Cultist. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this far. It is pretty late, so I will be cutting it once I'm satisfied, which will be never. Which will be hopefully soon. Remember to wash behind your dog ears. Have a good rest of stream. Thank you. Alright. Thanks for watching. You know what? I've changed my mind about this freaking gray pixel again. This is the pain of pixel art. Maybe pixel art... Damn, pixel art got hands. Close enough. I like what I did with the, yeah, the shading here. Are you 45-degree angle? Like so? Like that? Oh yeah, that, I can see that. Neat. Tracy facing this way. That means we gotta turn off symmetry for this. Turn off the mirror. Oh no. Oh no. That looks wrong. Surely this is the correct spot to place my pixels. Oh, he also has like a, yeah, a shade at the top of the windows. Yeah, that one line of pixels makes all the difference. Which color was this? Yeah, okay, it was this one. Oh no, did he? Wait, on the windows, on the windows, he didn't mirror them, because why would he, right? Left window? Street going towards the back of the car. Right window. Oh no, it is mirrored. All right, checker pattern for the tires. He just did the front glass going this way. Oh, that's the wrong gray. I'm not feeling these colors. I think this is an actual just straight gray scale. I think we need a bluer gray actually. Something like slightly bluish. Let's try this. Too blue actually. Oh no, how do I remove a color from the palette? Wait, I wanna delete this. No, I'm regretting my color choices. No. Oh no. It's so over. All right, let's go back to you. This gray. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Like Elden Ring Night Rain. My friends and I actually did win a run or two. Also found a neat little glitch to dupe items. Nice. Nice. I still have barely played any Souls-likes. But maybe someday I'll try it. I'm back. How's it going? I'm regretting my color choices. I am once again realizing pixel art got hands. I'm not entirely sure how to like properly define this door. I guess we do a 1 pixel for the handle. Or no, the handle's gray. And there's a shadow. Hold on. Handle's gray. There's a shadow under the handle. I should turn on mirror again. That's better. Okay, there's our door. We can use our extra dark color. I'm gonna move this handle to better match the tutorial. And then he does a darker shadow coming down here. I see it. I see the vision. I feel like our truck's looking a little scuffed, but maybe that's just because we have less detail. This line that he does here is actually like implying a shape, but we need to save some space for the highlighting, I think. We also need to draw this back bumper and everything. I don't know what we're gonna do up here. Why are you writing yaoi in the chat? Because YouTube let him. Because YouTube let him. Oh no. Mirror off. Mirror on. Okay. Alright, I'm at the point of realizing, damn, pixel art got hands. We need a lighter red for our light part. Our highlighting. Can imply a lot of shapes and stuff here, I think. If I was good at pixel art. Oh no. Oh no. Because Neo couldn't stop me. Yep, that's why. That's why it happened. So I think we go for a lighter... I'm regretting this... Was it brighter red choice we made as like the base color? Let me try and pick a brighter, more orangey color. Maybe not that orange. Still reddish. Too orange? That's too orange. That's like way too orange. Oh no. That could maybe work. I think we just... I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I have not studied color theory enough. Tell me, what's the right color to add lighting to our truck? Because it's already a very vibrant red. So I'm not entirely sure where to go from here. I guess we could just do this. The one included in the color scheme that we're already using. The color palette. It kind of works, maybe. I just have less real estate in general to work with because I made a smaller model. Can imply like the shape here. I'm slightly less regretting my choices. That kind of works. I feel like we need another even lighter shade actually. In that case, maybe even like here. I think that just looks wrong though. Because the other one's like pinkish already. And I don't know what to... That's like darker. That's like slightly brighter, but you can barely tell that's different. That's like... It looks orange relative to... Oh, because this is... So actually, do we go pinker then? Maybe too pink. Hold on. Start with this color. Where do we move it? I don't know color theory. But I just watched a video about hue shifting. But maybe that's too much of the hue shift. If I just go really light-ish. It's probably too much. I think the problem is our base red is like super vibrant already. So if we go any like more desaturated, it's like a little weird. This color also is just a bit weird of a choice. Yeah, I like this color better. Hold on. We're adding this to our palette. I'm learning to make slightly better color choices. And then what if we use this as our third like highlight color? Oh, it kind of works. Oh, Ha ha ha. 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 I don't even know what he's doing anymore. I'm on my own. I have to learn. I have to learn. Sink or swim. It's do or die. Make art that doesn't suck, or else. I don't even know what the shape of that roof is supposed to be. Alright, along the rim here should be bright, right? But how bright is the question. That's too much. Can do along the edges here. This is brighter? Yeah, this is brighter. Maybe along these here? That looks a little weird. Although actually here the backlights would be there too, so I didn't even draw that. I didn't even draw that yet. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing. But it's like kind of becoming a thing. I'm thinking we move this stripe over in general, like the whole thing. Move it over. And then I'm not sure if we keep on the edge. Probably want some lighting at the edge. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I still don't know if this is good or like gonna be good. Can I go? This is the brightest, right? Yeah. What more lighting can I imply here? I can round it there. I don't know what that's supposed to be implying though. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, this can be brightened a bit. Should probably do this edge too. Oh no, wait. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have been paying more attention to trying to make whole pixels when we're making our model. Neo loved it. Chat, is this real? Grok? Add Grok. Is this real? Please tell me. Please think for me. I'm incapable of producing human thought. I feel like we're at like a weird halfway point with AI. It's like with autopilot on the self-driving cars, right? Because it's like not quite actually full self-driving, but it's just enough that you can like, it makes you want to take your mind off of driving partially, which is probably a bad idea. I don't really know what I'm doing. TBH here. Maybe if I knew what the undercarriage of a car actually looked like, that would help. Not sure what that color is supposed to be implying. We'll just go simple. As for the back, I think I'm gonna reference the tutorials one. Yeah. Okay. So backlights. Surrounded by gray goes around. He shortened that. Okay. We'll just follow. I'm following. I'm a follower. What else? The shape of the back of this. The back. Also, his is 3 pixels tall. Because there's the... There's your signals, and then there's your... Oh, that's too yellow. That's too bright. Your signal lights, and then your brake lights. Yeah, that looks okay. I feel like the brake lights might, or indicators should maybe be smaller. It's like almost looking like something here. I think is it these lights? Yeah, make them darker. Yeah. What else is there? Could better convey the shape of the top of the hood there. Like so? Like so, yeah. And then maybe this is like a bit darker. I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm getting skill issued by pixel art once again. Maybe we do that. And then, what is this? This lighter color. Like that. Oh, okay, I'm starting to see the shape a bit more. The shading still looks kind of scuffed. I feel like I'm not really understanding like what is being lit, how, and why compared to the tutorial I'm following. But maybe let's do the wheels now. Oh, he's adjusting the size too. Understandably. And the UVs. Yeah, you're gonna want to adjust the wheel UVs here, huh? Ours are smaller, so it's like a 3x3 grid. So let's think about how we want to do this. Doing a gray color, and then we just do X's. Oh no, wait! Because these are different models, so our symmetry isn't actually working. And then, yeah, we gotta adjust these UVs. For sure. For sure. You... Alt selected loop. We go into our UV. Can take a look. And we want to center this whole thing in the center of that. Yeah. Yeah, same here. Alt, select a whole UV. I'm understanding. I see what needs to be fixed. And I know just enough to fix it. Alright, this UV. U and V. It's just U and V, pal. And this UV. Yeah. Oh my god, perfectly centered wheel pixels. It's amazing. Alright, what else do you do with the wheels? So you did a bit of shading around the edge, looks like. So maybe a lighter gray? Yeah, let's do that. It looks like, yeah, we can paint directly on the texture. That's probably easier here in cases like these. I'm understanding. I sort of know what I'm doing. Where's the other wheel? Oh, it's this one. Why are these specifically? Oh, yeah, our placement of these UVs is a little disorganized. It's just the auto UV. Even if he can't release his frustrations right now. I'm releasing my frustration at my lack of art skill by hopefully getting better. Let's shade the wheel. The wheel well. Still mirror? Yeah, okay. My best friend mirror. What? Okay. Oh no, our UVs are fucked up. I should probably go with something simple then. And just do one color for the inside of the wheel well. That's what I get for not aligning to pixel units and trying to go for quarters and halves and weird temps of units. I should have known that the pixel units affect the texturing. How could I be so foolish? Okay. What else does he do of these tires? Oh, he paints these. He does this on the inside. Okay, good thing these are single pixel units. Thank God. I don't know what is making me not want to use this color. I should just be using this color, huh? And it would be really convenient if I knew where I was painting this in the texture, because this is like kind of inconvenient to paint in 3D, TBH. For realsies. It's okay. We'll make it through. I will paint the pixels one by one. For the sake of my beautiful Minecraft pixel truck. Relatable. God. Why couldn't I have already put all this effort into art? I'm missing some detail on the back of the truck, I feel. There'd be a license plate there. Whatever. Okay, there's the handle. The handle that opens, you know, the back. It makes it pretty chonky. That should be shadow though, right? I should be using shadow here. Yeah. It's a little scuffed. It's a little scuffed. I'm honestly not sure what this shape is supposed to be implying at this point. It's probably bad. I'm starting to see it actually. Yeah, honestly, let's just simplify this to be same color. Yeah. That's maybe a bit better. I'm not sure what this shape is anymore on the roof. Damn. What else did you draw in there? Checker pattern on the wheels. Good, we made ours 4 pixels and not weird fractional units, thank God. So I guess let's do our wheels then. We didn't even... Oh, and he does a lighter thing around the rim. I think let's not do that with our smaller size. Anyway. Starting to wonder how the hell I'm even gonna get to making anime girls in this thing. I guess just with vertices and building my low poly mesh. which I guess is basically the same as if I were to do it in Blender, right? The painting tool here is pretty nice. Maybe I'll turn on shading, just so I get a better idea of how this is gonna look for realsies. Totally for realsies. For real, for real. Is there anything else? Yeah, we can hide the tutorial, I think, at this point. We'll just full screen Blockbench. Rose, hello. Doggo doing art. I'm arting. I'm grinding the art skill that I've neglected for so long. Because I have a vision of cute anime girls shooting guns in my mind. And honestly, I probably should just be looking for for art people to work alongside with. But part of me just wants to learn this stuff for myself. It seems like a valuable and useful skill. Oh my god, do we do it? The wheels are checkered. Oh my god, look at our truck. Our truck is trucking. Can you roll the R's now? I can... No. I can... I can... I guess it means no, I cannot. Yeah, our truck is pretty epic. It's a pretty epic truck, if I do say so myself. Let's use this other shade. Uh-oh. Oh no. This is epic. That was actually looked worse, so let's not do that. Okay. Hello, Felix. That's a very short truck. Yes, it's baby truck. But, yeah. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Ship it. I'll just take a quick look at the tutorial to see if there's anything else I can glean from the way he does it. What else did he do? Yeah, the one thing I miss from his is just having this taller so that he can draw the top of the hood going over. Oh, that was the wrong color. I'm feeling like this purple just doesn't really fit with the color scheme, the rest of the color scheme. Damn it. Oh well. Well, it's my truck. I made it following a tutorial. Right, because I can't pick screen color anymore because I turned shading on. This is unshaded, unlit. This is lit. Or well shaded. I should probably do the mirrors, huh? How do I do it at this like tiny ass pixel size? I guess I'd move the UVs, but I really don't want to do that. So how about we just go with something a grayish gray. One of the grays of all time. Yeah, let's just do that. That looks okay. And then use a lighter shade of red. At least for the top. And the sides. Our UVs are different. And then the bottom can be, what is this red? Yeah. Yeah, that's our truck. That's our truck. Clean up the lighting on that. All right. The truck of all time. And I suppose we could animate it too. Right? You just take one of these and you just rotate it. I probably don't need to learn this part of Blockbench all that much unless I'm actually trying to make like Minecraft mods or whatever it's meant to work with. Animation without bones. Boneless animation. Oh, they have a graph editor. List the variable you want to preview. You know what? Maybe I just don't bother with this. But I am kind of curious, so select an animation to do this. Oh, okay, so we make an animation. Loop on. So, oh, and then we have rotation and scale. Okay, go to animate. Oh, we gotta fix the pivot point. Oh no, no, no. Center pivot. Center, wait, these are centered, right? If I rotate, what the heck? Animate. Or is it because I'm rotating the group and not the thing itself? Oh, because the group needs to have the pivot point centered. Ah, okay, that makes sense. All right, there. Pivots centered. Animation. Animating. And it really doesn't need to be complicated. Oh wait, I snapped out the timeline. Okay. And then here 45 here. Oh, it's already animating. That's all we needed. Neat. Can I copy these keyframes? Put them on the other wheels? Yeah, nice. And then where were we? Rear, left rear, left rear. Yeah. What the heck did we do? Oh, we changed the animation length. Okay. It's not a full 360, so this only works because of the rotational symmetry of the wheels. I should probably do these properly. Wait, where the hell are these keyframes? Wait. Time code, linear interpolation. Quaternions? Or is Euler's okay? Only Euler's here. Are you modeling always so scary for me? That's one of the reasons I wanted to try this program, because, you know, it's just simpler Blender. Or, you know, maybe... maybe that's not the name for it, but, you know, it is simpler. From a simpler time. What's that, -90? So this would be -135. I'm just gonna math it. I'm just gonna math it. -180. And we'll just do a full 360. Let's do a full 360. All right. This would be -225. This would be, this is linear interpolating. I should not be, I do not need to make this many keyframes. What am I doing? And somehow it's storing, oh my god, I'm adding new lines. I'm adding new lines to the keyframe definitions. What the, bruh. 315, right? Yeah, I'm used to Godot, so it's like, and then this -360 is 0. So I'm used to it like, oh my god, it's, wait. Rotating backwards? -360. Wait. Okay. Okay, now it's looping properly. Okay, so we copy all these keyframes, we put them on the other guys. And there we go. There you have it. Truck. Our truck is trucking. Keep on trucking. Amazing. What did we do? Oh. Now look in the mirror. I think I'm gonna change this. Hold on. Uh-oh. The eraser tool was selected. Hold on, paintbrush. Not that red. This red? Not that red. This red? Yeah, I'm gonna adjust that mirror, or the window. That's better. Although I think we go with whatever this, yeah, this color is. Still seems kind of off. I think this shading is too much. Too much, man. The shading is overcooked. I can't tell if I'm making it worse or better. Setting up my hammock for the night. For an old World War II truck, it does well. What's up? Nice thing about the camping in the truck is I don't need to set up the rainfly or bug mesh. Nice. Nice. Camping in a World War II truck. Listening to VTuber Neopolino lose his mind over sucking at art. Alrighty. Well, there you have it. We have truck. And I believe there's an export recording a GIF, playing an animation. Length mode. 1 turntable rotation. Screw it, 60 FPS. Pixelate 2. Turntable speed. We'll do 1/60th. Confirm. Can we do this but perspective? Make this smaller. Can we pivot over? Yeah, make that more centered. Hit record. It's scuffed. Don't save that. Hold up. Tools. Where was it? View record GIF. Confirm. Oh, I can't even know. What did I do? What did I do? Oh god, we got the TikTok. Here, let's just make it a bit wider. TikTok vertical. Record. How can I adjust the pivot of the turntable rotation? Because I think that's the problem here. Or no, the whole model is just not centered. I guess that's on me for placing it like that, huh? Can we center... Position... Uh-oh. Oh no. Like that? Okay. And now, if we export GIF, view, record GIF, confirm, record. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. We have truck. Although I feel like that is way too high a resolution. Let's try that again, but tiny. View, record GIF, confirm. Oh, is that the minimum? There we go. Truck. Truck. No, I should probably take up more of the center. View, record GIF, and now we just zoom in so it takes up the screen. It's beautiful. Truck. Truck is a bit of a misnomer. It's a DUKW, old amphibious APC. Amphibious is why I was able to get out of the flooded docks and set up in the market's parking lot. No one's gonna complain as long as I don't try and set up a full campsite. And clean up after myself. Yep, make sure to clean up. Because I know you may be prone to making a mess after watching this stream. Because we all love trucks so much. Sound of progress, my friend. Yeah, this looks not completely terrible. Not amazing, but I did it. I made something. Yeah. Am I proud of it? Maybe a little. Am I further aware of my shortcomings in art? Yes. Yes. But it's just another hill to climb, right? I'll simply climb the hill. Talking about tossing garbage bags out the window, which I've seen boondockers do. Yes. Make sure to not... Don't litter. Keep everything clean. Okay. Well, I think we'll end it there, because I'm a little tired. Holy shit. We went on for 3 hours? That's like more than I was expecting. But yeah. Truck. It exists. So, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna post this GIF on Twitter.com and get like 2 likes or something. So yeah, thank you for watching. And thank you for the raids, everyone who raided and who showed up and watched and everything. Yeah. Yeah, we made something. You've been hit by, you've been struck by. Smooth. Truck. Neo and his fake truck love. Yes, it's my fake truck. I made it. I made this. It's okay, I guess. It could have been better. But hey, we learned some stuff about positioning things for pixel scales. Also, thank you for the $2 Canadian. Thank you, almost a garbage hot dog. Hell yeah. I was just watching a video of like people try, it was one of those like media channel whatever things. People try, hot dog experts try 20 different hot dogs. And then they got to the Kirkland hot dog. They spent more time talking about the price than they did about the actual hot dog. One of the hot dogs of all time. All beef. Anyway, thank you all for coming. I'm gonna do the parasocial name reading as per usual. Thank you, Lucky HJ. Thank you, Wolfie OO. Thank you, Zagrid. Thank you, Electric. Thank you, Stickybus, and thank you for the raid. Thank you, Angel Cakes Morgie. Thank you, Qpatholingo. Thank you, Cielo Jose. Thank you, Random Perv. Thank you, Dahlem. Thank you, Nicola. Thank you, Hero of Logic. Thank you, Shallow Goes Bleh. Thank you, Chase the Rabbit, and welcome back. Thank you, Femboy Cultist. Thank you, Danica. Thank you, JPZ. Thank you, Rezico Rudeman. Thank you, Pom Pomp. Thank you, Tan572. Thank you, Tune Glisten Ralph. And thank you for the raid. Thank you, Rose. And thank you, Felix Valenti. Because it's a garbage hot dog. But it's $1.50. Okay. Well. Oh, you know what I could do? What was it? It's just image. Where do I Blockbench truck. Truck.gif. There we go. There we go. This is what we made. This is what we did. This is what we made today on stream. And now I can drive my truck. I'm driving the truck. Pretend I'm driving the truck. Pretend. Okay. Alright. Otsu, what are we doing? Who are we raiding? Let's find someone to raid. Ojiki car! Truck! Can you add a Big Bazonga's anime girl on top of the truck? Yeah, we'll do that next time. That is definitely what we'll do. Next time I get on Blockbench. Next time I hop on Blockbench and start 3D modeling my shit. We're moving on to anime girls. Probably. Hopefully. And then I'm gonna realize even more that I have a lot to work on in art. I remember when Himmel the hero bought a hot dog here for the same price. I love that meme. The free run Costco. Stream tomorrow, no excuses. Excuse. Maybe. Maybe. Short stream. Have you played Deltarune? I played chapter 1. I never played chapter 2, and I haven't played the latest stuff out. Maybe. Maybe someday. Alright, thank you! Thank you, everyone! Quaternions? Oh, 2 Quaternions. Who's live? Who's live? Who's next? I don't even know. I always feel weird. I have no idea who to raid. O2 Quaternions. O2 Quaternions. I love Quaternions. Okay, I'm just gonna click on someone. Alright. Here's our Twitch raid. Here's our YouTube raid. I don't even know who's live, but we'll find someone. Alright. There we go. Okay, bye. Okay, good night. Thanks everyone for coming. Okay, Otsu truck. Otsu truck. 2 trucks. Wait, we gotta do the thing. Hold on. Wait, that's not duplicate. Copy. Paste reference. 2 trucks having sex. 2 trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex. 2 trucks having sex. 2 trucks having sex. My muscles involuntary. Okay. Bye. Bye. Otsu, bye. Otsu, bye-bye.